Today, I sat down with my sister, Brittany Monique Berry, for a post-graduation interview. I asked her questions about her experiences in college, her thoughts on life, and her plans for the future. Take a listen.
Well, after 7 years, 5.5 in school, it feels pretty good to finally be through with school. Yeah. My major is human services. Well, was human services, and my minor is political science. I'm not sure where they came from going together, but really in the beginning I was kind of feeling around classes where I should go, but after a while I've kind of moved around with work and everything. I figured out I like working with children and essentially just helping out in society and servicing people. Well, the career path that I've chosen that I feel is a comfortable place for me is within social work. I know that there are a lot of children that go without and don't really have that strong sense of family and sense of belonging. So I feel like as someone that cares about children, I feel like it's where I belong. So I think they've been more excited for me than I have. Yeah.
Are you the first in your immediate family to finish college?
I am.
How does that
No
make
pressure.
you feel?
No pressure.
How does that make you feel?
It feels good. Even though I'm not the oldest, that it gives me, I'm next to the youngest, but it gives them kind of a push to go for themselves and finish, even though they kind of, things come up in life for them. I kind of give them a boost to finish for themselves. Well, yeah, definitely. I've been in a small town over 20 years, and I feel like it's that time to move on. I've been a homebody all my life, but I feel like with a degree and I can work anywhere in the United States, that it's time to move on. Even though I won't be going to another state, just down the highway, but that's the idea. Well, out of the 4 years, 2 of the years I can't say I had my nose in the books. But when I went to a bigger school, of course, there were more events and opportunities of meeting people and everything. And I did join a sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Any kids?
I don't have any kids. I do have 2 nephews and a niece that I consider kids, but Having two nephews and a niece growing up around me, seeing me strive for finishing education and being secure in a career is important, because I can be an additional example in their lives to strive for whatever they want to do and be in life. So, and that's important in this day, because a lot of kids aren't fortunate enough to have that example. 10 years in the future, of course, I see myself secure in my career. I can see myself being married with kids and having a house or two. That's always a good thing.
How important is financial security?
Financial security is very important. I mean, these days, without money, you can't do anything. You can want to do stuff, but if you don't have any financial security, or even a sense of financial security, you can't. There's a lot you can't do. I definitely had to endure some struggles in my life as a result of growing up in a single-parent household, and I've understood that a lot of people take for granted many of the things that I had to go without. So I feel like that encouraged me to strive for the best that I can be in life. That one person I consider to be the most encouraging in my life growing up, well, now really, is my mother, because as said before, I grew up with just her in the household, and I've seen her struggle, but I've also seen her experience blessings that myself and my siblings would never understand. So that's really encouraging as a young adult growing up in this society. After high school, I went to community college and I completed my 2 years there and received an associate's in human services. And I worked odd jobs just to try to get in the field and get some experience in work. But I felt that it wouldn't be the same as finishing strong and finishing in a career that I knew that I can be beneficial to society. After a break, about 2.5 years, I decided it was time for me to go back to school to complete my education. So I enrolled in a 4-year university, Henderson State University. And in the fall of 2017, I completed my bachelor's degree in human services. So I encourage anyone who is interested in school and interested in bettering themselves, it's never too late. You can go right out of high school. You can go when you're 25, 30, 50. It's never too late. So I encourage that education is very important.